I need you to get excited. I need you to get excited because a lot of things are changing. A lot of things are shifting, okay? So here's the situation. There's a lot going on that they're not going to put in headlines. There's a lot going on that they're not able to share right now. And there's a lot going on that certain people do not want the masses to know, to see, or to understand. Except the thing is that there's a lot of people who are already seeing it come to fruition. There's a lot of people who are already seeing the shifts and the changes, okay? That is already happening. We are already adapting, we are already evolving, and things are changing. And here's the thing, you guys. They have done everything possible, everything they could think of to keep us in our minds and to keep us in fear and to keep us allowing to hand our power off to them. And who is them, you say? I don't even really know who they are. Because do any of us know who the supposedly elite 1% are? Because I don't know who they are. I've never seen their faces. And if you think you've seen their faces, like, you likely have not. Because do you think those people are on the news or on social media? Or do you think they're hiring actors and actresses to play their parts while they are in rooms we don't even know about? That we don't even know exist, in spaces and places that we quite literally don't even know exist. And they can do that. You can do that when you control the media. You can do that when you control what kind of books are being released. You can do that when you have control over communication. Ace of Swords. People are waking up to this. People are waking up to this a lot faster than you realize, you guys. We are all starting to recognize that we are being controlled by a force that we quite literally do not understand, don't even know who they are, don't even know that they exist, because it's been so far in the background, hidden for such a long time, and that at the end of the day, we've had enough, to be honest. We've had enough, and new roads are being paved every single day, you guys. Yes, there are narcissists and like people who are speaking out and people who are trying to just grasp for straws to keep things the same, but it's like they are so focused on this day-to-day stuff, these day-to-day distractions, that they literally cannot see that all of it is like fake. It's not even real. It's just an illusion. And maybe I don't understand fully to the extent of that quite yet, and neither do you, but we do inherently know it. We inherently understand it. And we inherently are waking up to it. The Chariot card and the Four of Pentacles. We are moving quickly out of a state of lack. We are moving quickly out of the current way of being, out of the current structure of society. We are building our own new ways of working, of getting the things that we need for day to day, because this is a physical reality. We need physical items, physical things, yes. But we are paving new ways for all of this to happen. So if you are concerned about where you're at right now and where you stand in the world, do not worry. Because yes, the Bible, yes, it was modified. Yes, King James did that to make more money. And yes, King James did that to go ahead and keep you trapped. Okay, because when you're trapped in your mind, you won't move. You're afraid to make a move. You're afraid to make a change. That was literally the purpose of the Bible, was to control us on a mass scale. Why do you think they traveled the world and distributed this BS to every single corner that exists, or tried to? So to everybody who literally has been fighting back and being yourself and having your own spiritual beliefs, like, honestly, good for you, because a lot of these things literally were only put in place to control us, okay? And yeah, if you like certain aspects of it, that's okay, because guess what? There's truth. There's truth in these texts as well, but they hid it. They hid it. So you have to have discernment to determine what is true and what is not. But one of the things that is true, you know how it says, like, the meek will inherit the earth. Well, who's the meek? 99% of us. Quite literally. The meek are the 99%. So, AKA, the majority of us. The people who want to protect our home, protect our earth, protect our water and the air that we breathe, protect our children, protect our people, protect our women. Okay, that is who. And anybody who is fighting against this, either verbally or just in their day-to-day actions right now, or even just having mental conflicts surrounding it, don't worry about them, okay? Do not worry about them, because the timeline is shifting and there is nothing they can do about it. The only way they have control, the only way they maintain their power is if you react. It is if you begin to make decisions based upon the information you're being presented that makes you feel anxious and irrational, okay? Think about a narcissistic relationship and a narcissistic person. They will literally gaslight you and feed you lies in order to get you to act in an irrational way and hand your power over to them because you don't believe that you have it in yourself, okay? That is exactly the relationship that we have with our government. That's the relationship we have with the top 1%. They want us to be operating out of fear, because when we do that, we make decisions that are no longer based on our priorities and no longer based on what's truly best for us and what we truly value. And we are now operating from a place where we are making decisions based upon what they want us to believe. That is why it's so important for you to fight back against this and to live your life authentically. That is quite literally the only way we can take everything back and it can be distributed to everybody equally the way it was supposed to be. Because literally, like, the earth is our home. All of these resources are ours. It's literally all of ours. And there's nothing that you have to do or say or be in order to be entitled to that. And so, yeah, I don't want you to go around being an asshole, obviously. And I don't want you to be a jerk to people and demand things from people. But yeah, you should have a certain level of entitlement. You abso-freaking-lutely should. And you know why? Because this is all ours. The fact that there is this illusion around it not being yours, like, it's literally an illusion. Like, we all own it. And so if we just stop feeding into the BS, things will change. Because you know how many, like, new developments, home developments and neighborhoods and new apartment buildings and all this stuff that have a ton of empty units, and they literally put the illusion that there are not as many empty units as there are so that they can skyrocket the price. Like, do you realize that? That's what they do. With the food at the grocery store, they do the same freaking thing. That's why they throw away so much food instead of feeding our people. And the funny part of it all is that our money is tanking. Our money is backed by literally nothing. It used to be backed by gold. It's not really backed by gold anymore. They've printed so much money. Our money is literally worthless. So at the end of the day, you guys, people are waking up to this. Queen of Cups. The only thing you can, and I wouldn't worry about it, because there's lots of things at play that we don't know and that we don't understand and we cannot see until they're ready to be seen. But just know that it is getting worked on in the background, because people are awakened to the fact that this is literally craziness and that we can change it if we want to. And we do. The masses have spoken. We want change. So anyways, you guys, go on, live your life today. Don't worry, don't fret. But I love you, and I will talk to you so soon.